Okay, okay, folks. I've tried to hold my lip or my mouth for as long as I could regarding Donald Trump and his comments just lately on the news. I know the news is corrupt and all that, but it's a pretty good video of him saying what he said. I don't know where to start. I don't want to start getting vile. I don't want to start getting fucking deflammatory and all that shit, but here it is. He basically said that the British forces in Afghanistan, we were there, you know, the NATO was there, but we really didn't do much. We were sort of held back a little bit. We didn't really go to the front. Anybody that has served in the military, the British military, will pretty much know what I'm going to say next. Anybody that hasn't and is just watching this video as a civilian may not know any different and think that Donald Trump is talking the truth. Let me put it in perspective. The British forces went to Afghanistan. Pardon me, I just fired. The British forces went to Afghanistan, to Helmand Province. We weren't all in Helmand Province. Obviously, we were stationed out of Helmand, but then all of the action was in Helmand. So if you're up at, you know, there were various places, but Helmand Province was the most contested, the most war-fighting place, as in face-to-face with the enemy in the whole of Afghanistan. And who was there? Who was holding that? Who was actually in charge of Helmand Province? The British Army. I'm not saying the Americans weren't there, because they were. I worked with Americans, Danish, Swiss, all sorts of different people. But Operation Herrick was a British operation. It wasn't an American operation. It was a British operation. So of all the war fighting, of all the fighting, was the worst fighting there could be was in Helmand. And you can look it up. You can Google that. It's not me just talking shit. And that was the British Army. And we lost 457 people, which it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you think about 475 items of anything, sorry, I'm farting again, I apologise. It's a lot, especially when it's human life and it's your friends. And people, I lost fucking very good friends. I made some good friends whilst I was serving over there, and they disappeared. And he's saying that we didn't, we held back. You only have to go onto the internet, onto YouTube and things like that, anywhere, and just type in British Army in Helmand. I'm going to leave that to you to do that. I don't have to, because I know. I was there. A lot of my time was spent in Kandahar. Yes, the Americans turned up. The American Marines turned up towards the end. We were about to leave, and then they turned up. And then what did our government? I'm not going to get into the politics of it, but what we did was for nothing anyway, because our government gave it all back with all the equipment that we left behind. But that's another thing. That's another subject. What I'm saying is, Donald Trump is talking out his fucking little fucking orange fucking ass. If he thinks that the British Army were not frontline soldiers and we didn't go in there and fucking do what we did. I'm not going to get into it. I lost some very good friends from my unit, under friendly fire, under you know, killed by the enemy, whatever it might be. And you're telling me they weren't on the front line? You don't get bullets hitting you at the back. If you're at the back and you're not fucking pushing forward and you're not front line, then of course it's not going to happen. I spent far too many times at Wootton Bassett, sitting with family. And listen to me, I don't mind saying I was sitting with, because the families means a lot, and if they're watching this, they will know and they'll remember me. I just don't get why Donald Trump would say what he has when thousands of British and English, thousands of British people have, we know we did. It's not. I'm talking about serving people as an army. I'm not saying they didn't lose people, because they did. What I'm saying is, I can't believe I'm so angry because he's fucking saying that we weren't on the front line when I was fucking witness to people fucking being flown home dead. Having to fucking sit with their or be at a repatriation with the mum and the dad. And, I was a driver for one of them, and it was fucking horrible. I had to go and pick them up for their house. And this was one of my lads. I knew him. Well, I wouldn't just know him. I was his boss. And it was fucking horrible. So don't ever that twat can fuck off if he thinks we didn't do. I just can't get it. I can't get it in my head how the leader of one of the biggest countries in the Western world could say a thing like that. I'm angry, but I don't want to sort of start into a bit of a shit thing on here. I know you've seen me, probably if you follow me, and a lot of you do. I've been posting quite a few things on there about it because it's fucking personal to me. It's personal to every single person that ever went out to Afghanistan. Not just Afghanistan, we served all over the world. But to say that about Afghanistan, that we held back a bit, are you fucking mad? I felt I needed to do this to probably say what a lot of people are thinking but daren't fucking say and wouldn't fucking put on Facebook. I don't give a fuck. I will fucking say how it is. I've done my bit. Don't get me started on this fucking extended 65 bollocks. You'll probably get a video on that next week. Anyway, thank you for listening. It means a lot. Thank you for following my posts and liking whatever I do. It does mean a lot. I do it for you, I do it for you. Pardon me, I do it for you guys, really, because if I don't go on Facebook for a day, people message me. You okay? You all right? Missed your fucking post today. Yeah, because I haven't put one on. So there you go. I appreciate it. I do. Like I said, I have considered doing podcasts, but it's finding the time. So anyway, Donald Trump, you are a fucking wanker. Thanks a lot, peeps. See you later.